What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another Slab Stocks Sundays episode here on the Slab Stocks YouTube channel. While we are looking at the PWCC Weekly Auction, like every Sunday, we are here covering many different cards in the market, either baseball, basketball, football, soccer, F1 hockey, basically non-sport too, anything you can imagine we'll be talking about here in an episode or another. Not every night do we cover every sport, but tonight we'll be covering a few different ones while talking about some cards that are ending that are gold in the auction. Nate, welcome to today's show and welcome everyone here. Gabriel was actually 25 hours early this week, so that might be a record from someone being early. So Gabriel, thanks for showing up 25 hours early last night. I appreciate it. But I did just come back from the Bucks game one. It was one of the most disappointing Bucks playoff games I've ever been to. Actually, the most disappointing Bucks playoff game. Some things went wrong. Lots of calls did not go our way. A lot of bad shooting. A lot of good shooting.
Missed free throws.
Tons of missed free throws.
Chris missed 3.
Yep, Chris did miss 3. As good of a game as he had, it's every missed free throw hurt the heart. Hopefully Giannis is good going forward and we start shooting better and they start shooting worse and series turns around.
Yeah, but, I mean, they shot 60% from 3, right?
Man, every single time. It didn't matter who was shooting it, where they were, it was going in. Yeah. Tyler Hero did break his hand, though, and I knew right away that man broke his hand, dude. He did not look good. He's like right in the corner right next to me. I was way up, but I was looking down at him, and he was not right next to me. I was not sitting that close. I was way up in the nosebleeds, but I could see he's in some real pain. And but I was telling Nate before we went live, I just had such a bad headache during the game, not only from all the things going wrong, but dude, I know if you live in Milwaukee or Wisconsin, you know who Gruber is from Gruber Law Offices. But every single time that the Bucks make a 3,
one call, that's all.
Well, yeah, that from TV and stuff. But every single time the Bucks make a 3, Gruber Law Offices sponsors a free T-shirt in the upper deck sections. So every single time we hit a 3, this dude runs down who's like, works for the Bucks with T-shirts. There were so many people just screaming at the top of their lungs around me, like DeMar DeRozan's daughter, dude. I had such a bad headache, and the game was going so bad, and every single time, just stop. The game's so bad. Stop screaming for T-shirts. But either way, Papa Slabs and I got to go. It was a fun time, and other than losing, it's just good to be down back at the playoff games, and hopefully Wednesday we turn it around. But elsewhere in sports, we're not going to talk about the Bucks anymore. We had Jackie Robinson Day this weekend on Saturday. And here are the top Jackie Robinson cards in tonight's auction with the 53 tops actually sitting number 1 here is a 6.5. And then that's Nate's favorite vintage set ever. And then you've got the 48 rookie there, the 49 Bowman, the second year. And then my favorite top set, the 56 tops down there. I actually just sent that one in to get regraded. Pretty excited to see who that comes back from SGC with. It's got really good centering. I'm wondering if he can get up to a 6. That'd be pretty cool. But Nate, what was your recap or highlights from baseball speaking of Jackie Robinson Day landing on Saturday? Also, shout out to Jackie Robinson, heroic, historic icon in American history, breaking the color barrier, and just really awesome to celebrate once again another 415.
Well, let's see. Highlight number 1 was the Brewers taking 3 out of 4 against the Padres. No big deal.
Tatis trader. Mickey, you around?
Yes, Mickey in here. So that was highlight numero uno. Was this weekend one of the games where Jared Kelenic hit another home run, or was that Friday?
Yeah, he's hit multiple home runs. One of them against the Cubs went like 480 feet, though.
No, I know, but that was last week. We're talking this weekend.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But our boy Jared Kelenic killing it, just amazing. I feel like. There's something else. Adley Rutschman, did he have a walk-off? He had a walk-off this week? Was that this weekend? See, I'm very. It's tough to say what was the weekend, what wasn't. So
I got you.
There were some good moments, but my recollection is poor.
No worries. And there is a very, very. One of the moments is that the Rays' streak got snapped. I think that might have been Friday. Yep. So Rays were 13 wins, going to try to hit 14 for the first team in MLB history to start, or since the postmodern era, starting in 1900, to hit 14 straight wins to start a year, and they fell short. But Wander Franco's Red Shimmer auto, numbered out of 5, is ending tonight. Really massive card.
That specific card just sold a couple months ago.
Really?
At least there was a BGS 9 Red Shimmer that sold 13,000. So with buyer's premium, we're past that right now.
Yeah, I mean, next bid is going to put it at 13.8. So Wander Market obviously doing well. And if anyone has anything going tonight, either selling I know I don't expect you to tell us what you're going to buy tonight yet, but if you're selling anything in tonight's auction, please drop us a comment in the chat here, and we will help share it and get the word out. So, Nate, Brewers
hey,
actually,
real quick.
Yeah.
Can I give some word? Can I put a word in?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, for those of you that are on here and appreciate me any which way or hate me, still tomorrow at 2:40 p.m. Eastern time on the Foul Territory TV, I'll be showing up Todd Frazier, Eric Kratz, and Scott Braun from LB Network. Todd Frazier from the Cincinnati Reds and Mets. He will be ripping a box of 2019 Topps Museum collection, and I will be there talking about the cards with them. So if you want to check that out at 2:40, 2:45 Eastern time tomorrow, Monday on Foul Territory TV, it would mean the world to me.
There you go. Foul Territory TV on YouTube specifically. Let's look at Foul Territory on YouTube. It's a new channel where they're starting talking with former and current baseball players. I know they interviewed Christian Yelich last week. I know they're trying to get some other current MLB players on there. And Todd Frazier is one of the hosts on it, which is really cool. Scott Braun, like Nate mentioned. I've been watching Scott Braun for years on the different MLB live broadcasts and stuff like that. So pretty cool. But Nate's going to be on there with Todd Frazier, which is crazy because Todd Frazier, Nate and I went to one home run derby together in Minnesota, and Todd Frazier won that home run derby. So pretty cool to see. I can't wait to watch that, and I'll definitely be there. So I hope you all join me in watching it.
Also, real quick, other baseball news. Did you see the news about Brandon Woodruff?
Don't tell me it's a bad injury.
Yeah. He said if he'd gotten hurt around the All-Star break, he'd be out for the season.
No.
Yeah.
You told me before the year that our pitcher health is what's going to help us win the division.
Yeah, and now we're down Brandon Woodruff for probably up to the All-Star break, maybe.
Oh,
and we're down Brandon Woodruff for a large chunk of the season, and we are down Aaron Ashby for the entire season. So
brutal, man. Sports are just not my thing right now, dude. It's not good. It's not good. Also, Arsenal bottling the league, but we won't talk about that right now because we got to jump into this auction here and the different items that are included in this week's. And we were talking about gold, as you can see in the title I brought up at the beginning of the episode. I just was looking at the auction this week and said, wow, there's a lot of really, really nice gold cards. And I thought it'd be fun to go and grab a couple matchups, talk about the cards, talk about the sales history, and also ask you all which cards you think that you'd rather have in your collection. Not necessarily which ones would sell for the most, because in some cases it's going to be obvious, but for the money, picking a card that you either want in your collection and flip someday or sell or to hold for forever. It's up to you. So first ones we got here, obviously Luka Doncic eliminated, I meant to say, out of the playoffs. Mavericks did not make it. But there's two really big Luka cards ending tonight. There's also 2018 Prism Gold Auto, which actually would have probably been the better snag, to be completely honest, versus the Select. I don't know why I picked the Select. I think it's just closer in price at the time. Let me switch that around really quick here. But Nate, talk to me about these two cards, and why do you think this Prism Gold Auto is more than the Optic? Honestly, I can't figure it out because word all the time is no one cares about autos and Prism. Well, clearly they care about them more here to be worth more than the Optic on card.
I mean, it has to just be Prism. It's just the name carrying.
I'm tired of that, though. There's too much Prism, bro. There's too much Prism. Now there's Monopoly Prism with Cloud Blast, bro.
Hand up. I like the Monopoly Prism.
I know you're a big Monopoly guy.
I'm a big Monopoly fan. So to have like sports cards and Monopoly, I know I might be in the 1 percentile here, but I like it because it's like two of my interests combining in one. Now, would it be better if it was Topps cards? You better believe it. I would rather it be Topps baseball cards. Like, imagine if they did Mantle 52, Aaron 54 as Boardwalk and Park Place, Mike Trout rookie as Tennessee Ave or something. It'd be amazing.
So here's the thing with me and those, and then we'll get back to this, but I know that there's a game associated with the Prism Monopoly cards that came out. I should really do more research to understand what all goes on with it. But there's also, it seems to me, just a bunch of cards are releasing via packs that just have Monopoly logos on them, and then they just made different borders and parallels.
That is stupid.
I feel like if instead they put part of the collab actually into the set, where they assign certain cards to, like you said, the places in the game. that to me would be a cooler thing where there's like a lot of rarity to it, and there's not just like all these random cards. No, it's just random Monopoly logos on it.
Yeah, the random like the Monopoly logo on the Cloud Blast Steph Curry just looks kind of like. I mean, it's gimmicky.
Yeah,
It looks
I
gimmicky.
guess to me, Nate, you're a Monopoly guy. What does clouds have to do with Monopoly? Like,
I have no idea.
okay, there
I
we
have
go.
no idea. It should have been what they should have done was like stacks of gold or like gold bags or something behind him, like Gold Blast or hotels or something. But no, they did a cloud.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks for debriefing there with me. Noah says, hey guys, first time finally catching it live. I regularly listen to this on Spotify though. Well, hey Noah, thanks for listening on podcasts all these weeks, and appreciate you showing up for the live show, and I hope you have a good time and can add into the discussion. And Bro Watch This says the Monopoly game looks interesting. I think the cards have stats like match attacks that matter in the game. I'm sure about that as well, but there also just seems to be just like a lot of different things. Like I think there's specific cards to the game, and then maybe just certain Prism cards that just have Monopoly logos. I shouldn't speak too much as I don't know everything about it. I did not notice that, Jordan, about the Messi, and we'll get to that Messi here in a second, so we can look there. There's no reason to me why this 2018 Prism sticker auto of Luka Doncic should ever outsell an on-card optic gold auto. I think that, I don't know if everyone agrees with me in the chat or not. I just don't see the reason why that'd be the case. And the optic Doncic at one point sold for $21,000. I say at one point, that was literally 1 month ago. So this is quite a big room to go here to get up to 21K. That was before the Mavs were eliminated. So we'll see what happens with this cards tonight with the Mavs being eliminated. How much does that affect this Luka's cards? I mean, I honestly think quite a bit. And there's been a lot of drops recently, not only at Luka, but obviously Zion from not playing the play-in too. I think a lot of people who are even buying Zion through the season were hopeful he could be back for the play-in and maybe the playoffs, because the Pelicans looked really good when him and Brandon Ingram and McCollum all played. But obviously that did not happen either. Nate, you're taking the optic, though, just to be clear, right? Like if you had to take one.
I mean, better price. So
better card, too. So I understand what Jack says. The optic says Lily, he must have missed a loop in the autos, which it is kind of funny actually. I just noticed that the auto is different. There's only one loop in it versus two. Interesting. All right. Next matchup I had, which was kind of separated now, but it was 2018 Topps Chrome Gold numbered out 50. I see what you're saying, Jordan. I did see it in the listing. It said 2018, and that is because of the slab. So this is mislabeled. This is from 2017 Topps Chrome Champions League, the first year of Topps Chrome Champions League soccer. Now, I don't think that's going to affect the price at all. Everyone knows what this card is if you're a soccer fan. Obviously, the mislabel is just kind of annoying, but you know what it is, and you know how much it matters. So that's the 2017 Topps Chrome Gold out of 50. The last sale on that was a PSA 10 that sold for $14,400, I think it was. Yeah, back in December. And the other card I was going to look at here, Nate, and maybe you can let me know your opinion on this, but this is a select gold numbered out of 10 from 2015 select. So it's an earlier card. It's the first year of select. So we've got the first sets going on here. And it's a jersey number, 10 out of 10. And it's 5 times more rare. This specific card, but there's two different versions of this. One is white jersey, one is blue jersey. Which one do you think is better for the money between the two, given all the different rarity things to this and everything?
I mean, you're asking me to choose between quite literally my favorite design of all time on a sports card, or select, which is dead to me after I chose the box that didn't have the Cristiano Ronaldo auto in it. So this is like the world's easiest answer for me.
It sounds like you're a little salty right now.
I am.
Nate's taking that Topps Chrome Gold out of 50. Now, while I understand the Golds and Panini are numbered out of 10 and Topps are numbered out of 50 for Chrome products and such like that, I'm still taking the 2017 Topps Chrome. I'm not trying to disagree with Nate here. I'd like to disagree with him one of these times. But it's just, I don't really know how you could pass up this card, because Topps Chrome to me has got such a bigger place. Also, do you know what's weird about this? I just realized I've collected so many of these cards. There's no logo in front of this that says Topps Chrome.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Really?
Yeah, I've literally have had like so many, not the golds, but so many of those specific Messi cards. I never realized that. Is that like that for baseball in 2018?
No, I think it's just soccer.
Yeah,
I've seen that before, but I think it's just soccer.
Yeah, but I'm taking the Topps Chrome Gold out of 50. It's such a legendary set, and I know he's not with Barcelona anymore, and he did win a World Cup with Argentina. But it does hurt having two different variations of this card, I think. Although jersey number is a nice touch. This next one, I'm thoroughly confused with this, and maybe someone in the chat can correct me if I'm thinking about this wrong. The two we're looking at is 2020 Flawless Signature Prime Materials Gold Patch Autograph number out of 10 PSA 10
That's not even his premium. That's not even the true RPA, right?
You're correct. This is an insert patch autograph here of Tyrese Maxey at like $6,000+ right now. I get it's a PSA 10. All right. I know that thicker cards can be harder to degrade sometimes, although with Flawless, I think that there's a probably more care in that manufacturing process. I feel like you can get it more often with the white borders, especially.
Which comes out this week.
Oh, it does. That's probably is that finally the last release of 2021, 2022 products?
Oh, I don't know the answer to that, but I do know it comes out this week.
I think it finally is. But this card is rather confusing to me, especially with the price. And I know that there's a lot of negatives to Trae Young's game, considering that the Hawks probably are not going to really make it. I feel like, again, like they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'd say a lot of because just a perfect storm type of thing, and then got eliminated by the Bucks, obviously. But this is not an insert. This is not the horizontal. This is the true rookie patch auto from Flawless Gold out of 10 of Trae Young. It's not graded, but Flawless cards, in my opinion, don't really have to be graded. I like how the cards are encased, how they're sealed by the manufacturer. Nate, I can't figure out why there's that big of a price difference, especially considering this is like, if you look at like a insert type of this and any other product, there's no value to the insert sets, really.
Yeah, I mean, it helps that it still looks like the real thing.
It does. They're very similar.
It's basically just the top bar that you can differentiate, right?
I think a little bit of a smaller patch window, but it's minuscule.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is a pop 101. There's only 10, obviously. What is the pop report on what would a PSA 10 vertical tray go for?
I don't even know I get what you're saying. Would it be 15K then? Would it be 20K? I understand where you're coming from.
I mean, if this isn't graded by now,
the NBA thing shows 2 yellows on the front side of it and 1 yellow on the back. So like, I understand that sentiment, the whole grading thing. I say the grades don't really matter with these cards. I mean, yeah, if you have a 5, I guess it matters. And then the Tyrese did sell recently though. It sold for $8,400 actually in December. So it sold for even more than what it'll probably end tonight. PSA 9 of that Trae Young sold for $5,700 just a couple weeks ago. So there's the price history on those. I'm gonna highlight this for DJ Quicksilva here, and Bro Watches does say 3-color patch. It's a very nice patch on the Tyrese. I know people like their patches. It is a very nice patch. I'll give you that. But what does this say from DJ Quicksilva? A Trae purple mosaic. Nate, I'm not looking, so you're going to help me out here.
My bad. Yeah, a BGS 10 mosaic purple out of 49 that needs some love, only at $260.
Well, you got $20 more out of that right now, DJ Quicksilva. But DJ Quicksilva does have this Trae Young ending. So if you are looking to collect some Trae Young, number out 49 rookie from Prism Mosaic, go check it out. Shout out to DJ Quicksilva for probably showing up to every single week of this. Can't really remember a week you weren't here, so I appreciate you for always coming. Nate, I can't believe how many Bowman Chrome Reds have been in the auctions recently.
Dude,
so many.
You think it's one person that just had a ton of reds of old guys and just like, it's my time to sell Giancarlo and Nolan and Buster? Because there's been 2 Giancarlos, a Nolan, a Buster, a Carlos Correa, a Manny Machado, all reds, all within the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I have to imagine it's coming from a similar source. Pete says, I have the 1978 OPC Pete Rose BBG 9.5 being sold tonight. I appreciate the offer for shout out. Thank you. Well, here you go. Pete has got this Pete Rose ending. If anyone's a Pete Rose fan or just wants a nice Pete Rose cards, feel free to check that out. Oh, I just realized, I wonder if someone flash auctioned this into the next Yeah, it did just get flash auction. This is an Austin Reeves Gold Prism Shimmer 10 from last year's Prism. He went off today, I heard, in the fourth quarter. I couldn't watch it, but I heard he went off.
Let's see here. I didn't pay attention to most any other sport. I had work and grocery shopping to do. Went to 3 different grocery stores today. Can you believe that?
That's too much. I'd lose my mind.
Austin Reeves had 23. Rui had 29.
Yeah, dude, Rui had a big game too. I couldn't watch as I was, driving, getting to the game and everything like that. But those two guys I heard basically carried.
Imagine being Ja Morant and getting outscored by Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura and D'Angelo Russell. He had 18. All 3 of those guys had more than him.
Crazy. To sidetrack from the discussion between 2 different gold cards, I was going to bring this one up because this card is amazing. I wish I could buy this right now, but I'm going to have to pass at the moment. This is a dual patch auto.
Coward.
What? You said coward?
Coward.
This is a dual patch auto, 1 of 1, 2 Ferrari ponies on it. Gold of Leclerc and Sainz. This is just such a sick card, and I know they're not doing well so far this year, but feels like if you're going to buy this thing, it might as well be now at probably the lower value that you could get at than in the future, I'd think. Obviously no guarantees, but just 1 of 1's, like, unless someone's just buying to try to flip it, then yeah, I'll show up again and maybe it sells for lower, but I got to assume this is going to go into someone's collection. And I feel like, we're in extended bidding right now. There's 21 minutes left in this window. I would be really surprised if this doesn't go on some crazy run. I mean, cases of this is $7,000 plus. Like, if this is like $3,000 less than the case, why not?
Real Music says Ja got hurt. Fair, but he also played only 30 seconds less than Reeves and a minute less than Rui. 20 seconds less than Rui. Or 20 seconds more than. So he played 20 seconds more than Rui and 30 seconds less than Reeves. Still got outscored by him.
Yeah, not. Jaren Jackson Jr. had a massive game.
Yeah, he did. 31 points.
Nate, did you see?
I also heard that Anthony Davis took him to town. So,
yeah, I guess I wouldn't really know what to say there. Do you see what massive gold card is in the auction this week?
I did see that. I'm curious as to what it ends at.
So am I.
We should buy it.
It's a fun card for sure. Last sale of this 1 of 1 Wander Franco and Juan Soto PSA 10 9 autographs sold for $1,830 on August 14th of 2022 here on the weekly auction. It did sell prior to that for like over $3,000 on like a random sale. But the other thing that I was going to wonder about with this one was this right here. Nate, would you rather have, I know that he wasn't amazing for the Angels, Albert Pujols number 5 logo patch from Dynasty 2017 for possibly less money, or 2 sticker autos of Wander and Juan Soto, although a Ricky of Wander?
I mean, well, okay, here's the thing. What does Juan Soto turn into from here? Because right now he's batting $172. He's got a 730 OPS.
He's 172?
Yeah. So my infallible courage or commitment to Juan Soto is starting to waver just a bit. I still think he's just going to get hot, but all of a sudden we're in the best lineup he's ever had, where you're like, he has a ton of protection finally, and yet he's still struggling. And it's early, but last year was a struggle. This year is a struggle. I mean, if he struggles the rest of this way, he's costing himself millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. Yeah. He has 1 more year left after this, but my confidence is wavering enough where I would probably go with the Albert Pujols.
Ooh, the safer pick.
Yeah.
The one that got to 700 home runs.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
I did not expect you to say that. However, I understand where you're coming from. It's a very nice card right there. Dynasty, of course, released this past week for 2022. The Nationals will offer him the biggest, if he signed it, would have been the most expensive contract in baseball history, right?
I don't remember what the contract offer was.
I feel like it was like somewhere close to 400 million.
Yeah, I can't say one way or the other because I just don't have any recollection in my brain of what it was for.
He turned down 440 million.
Okay. I can't blame I can't blame him for doing that. Looking at where the Nationals were going.
And it was a 15-year deal, would have taken him to age 38. Like
Yeah,
that just you could just be sitting there for the rest of your career if they don't.
he could sign enough. He could become a free agent, sign a 15-year deal, and lock up age 38, 39, 40 type of thing, and still be getting paid that at that age, as opposed to if he's 38 and falling off, he's not getting paid.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Well, there you go. Those two cards are ending tonight. And then also Cody Bellinger's.
Dude, Cody's been hot lately.
Okay, I asked that because there was a $2,000 sale on a buy it now of this card, and I was thinking, well, I know he was good at one point. $2,000 probably didn't seem crazy back then. It's like he had to physically have done something to make someone buy this card for $2,000 recently, like home run hot, getting hits hot.
Yeah, a couple of home runs, I believe, lately. A robbed home run. So he's been good. He's Can I find his stats real quick?
And everyday star for the Cubs.
Yeah.
Got you.
I saw oh, I should just find that tweet because I saw a tweet where it's like minus his first 3 games against the Brewers in which he looked like he didn't belong in the major leagues. They were really good numbers, but I did not save the tweet. Maybe I can find it while you're looking through those cards.
Definitely go for it. I'll talk to a couple of these comments here. So Dan says hello, or actually says evening, lads, I should say. Pat also says hello, all hello to both of you. And yeah, there's a lot of Dynasty F1 going tonight, Pat. That is correct. And Victor goes, Cody Bellinger had a combo meal today, homer and steal. That's a combo meal. I wish I could have a homer and steal and get a combo meal.
I got it.
Done that. What?
So Cody Bellinger today, if you take out his first 3 games of the season, he's 13 through today. He's 13 for 42, a .310 batting average with 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 doubles, 3 home runs, 9 runs batted in, 10 runs scored. The Cubs have been a 7-4 in those 11 games since since the 3-game series against the Brewers.
Wait, they've been 11-4?
They're 7-4.
Oh, sorry.
Since the first 3 games.
Either way, that's still pretty good, honestly. And did you see that pitch clock violation in LA?
Yeah, there's got to be a point where an ump can just be like, no.
Well, I did hear that, okay, I take this back. I read a reply on a tweet, so it's not facts until you fact check it. That umps can, at their discretion, can give pitch clock violations. It's not like that it's forced if it hits 8 seconds.
Oh, so that ump's just the worst.
Unless the person on Twitter was lying, which is possible. But that's what I read. I read that they're not forced to give them. And yeah, that would definitely point to you've got to stick up your butt type of ump that doesn't like to have fun. And Tom says, any of the White Sox guys going to rebound? I looked up Luis Roberts' stats today. Not a bad start to the year, actually, for him.
Yeah, but the White Sox team in general is
are they doing bad?
I believe they're under 500 by a few games. Which when you have they're 6-10. They lost to the Orioles today. Not shocking. The Orioles are a good team. But when you have the type of team that the White Sox have, and you're kind of hoping for
something
a good season, and then you look up and Andrew Benintendi, their big off-season signing, hitting 651. Oscar Colas, their top rookie, 618 or hitting 651, 651 OPS. Oscar Colas, 618 OPS. Yasmani Grandal is actually hitting well, which is nice. Gavin Sheets is hitting well. Yohan Moncada. So there's like a lot going for them, but there's also a couple guys that are holding him back. Lennon Sosa, guys like that. So And Eloy is, of course, injured.
Unfortunately. Shout out to Jordan. Jordan has these 1969 Ajman stamps ending. We have Babe Ruth here, PSA 10, Pop 4. San Musial. Musial. How do you pronounce it again? Musial or is it Musial?
Stan Musial.
Musial. All right, cool. PSA 9, Pop 3, 1 grade higher. Honus Wagner, PSA 9. We got Ty Cobb and George Sisler here, PSA 10. So shout out to Jordan. Good luck with your 1969 stamps. I don't know how those released or anything like that, or honestly, or even where you find those unless you got them graded, I suppose. That'd be wild to just stumble across those and get some 10s.
That would be. I didn't even know PSA graded stamps, to be fair.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know if it's specific, like, collectible type releases or just like random stamps, because like they had some stamps from back with soccer releases too. Of course, Jordan. Of course.
Hey, Jordan, did you accept my deal I offered on the Wander?
Nate, so why don't you tee this up? Jordan asked Nate or I if we wanted to invest in a card with him. What was that card?
The Wander Red Shimmer.
Right here. And what was your response?
And I told him that I would invest in it with him, but I had to take an IOU, which I would pay back after we sold it.
And I told him I'd give him $5 if I got 25% ownership of the cards. So, Jordan, I think it's a deal that you can't pass up from both ends.
He accepted mine first, so you're out of luck. Sorry, Aaron.
Well, you can accept both. What about this guy? Man, that game last night was crazy. The Warriors and the Kings battle back and forth. De'Aaron Fox.
Dude, there's a ton of one-on-one De'Aaron Foxes ending this week. At least 3.
There's more than just that?
There's a select auto. There's a select die cut. Black 101.
Terrific timing. Because he just had a 36-point playoff debut. While PSA 10 NTRPA of 99 also. Never forget, I bought a first off the line box for $500 back in 2017. National Treasures. I was in college. I got it on Panini's website. I sold it literally 30 minutes later for like $1,300, and a NTRPA of Fox numbered out 15 and first off the line exclusive came out of it, along with a Vince Carter 1-of-1. So it's actually a really good box. There's no chance I was going to open that back then. Even now, there's no chance.
Even now. Though you actually, I don't know. If you were to get a National Treasures box for $500, you might open it because it'd be the only chance you ever get to open something like that.
That is true. In today's market, I would. But back to these 1-of-1s. Yes, there's a black Prism Fast Break that I pulled up BGS 9 at over $7,000. I would rather have this. I get it's a PSA authentic, so you never know if the cards are going to grade a 2 or not. But it's the Select Black 1-of-1 on-card auto. Super nice card. And then you've got the die cut from Select as well. And you also have the Gold Phenomenon of 10. So this is their first playoff win in 17 years. First playoff appearance in 17 years. Place was packed last night. Steph Curry was amazing again. Holy cow, man.
And they still beat him.
He's so good. Yeah, but also I feel like I could totally see the Warriors coming out and destroying them in game 2, and then going back home, winning 2 straight, and then it's a 3-1 series and closing out at some point. But
you're such a doubting Thomas.
Well, I'm just saying that you're talking about
have some confidence in the young upstart Kings. DeMontis Sabonis, stud.
He didn't play awesome yesterday. Not gonna lie, but
well,
they still
He did average like 19 points, 11 rebounds, and like 7 assists on the year.
Oh, no, he was really good this year. The only reason why they were there in the 3 seed was because of him, probably, and Fox, obviously.
Yeah.
But I want the Kings to win this series. However, the box office Warriors-Lakers matchup in round 2, that'd be quite the media hype-up series, would it not?
Wasn't it back in the day the Kings and the Lakers were bitter rivals? Let's just re-engage that.
I mean, might as well, right? Warriors have won 4 championships. Get them out of there. Let's get a new rivalry going that Austin Reeves can continue on with the Lakers once LeBron retires, I guess, in 20 years. All right. Oh, there's some really, really other good basketball cards on tonight too. I was going to point out Logo Man, DeAndre Ayton, the same as that card of Giddey that sold for $45,000. I think you talked about that too, Nate, or did you not? Did you say?
I did.
Yeah, I think this card sold recently. We got 9 minutes, everyone, until the extended bidding window. The first window ends. Actually, I don't know when this ended. Either way, cool card. And are they winning now?
What's up with this gold shimmer contenders?
I was going to talk about that 2020 Contenders Premium Gold Shimmer 1-of-1. When is a gold shimmer a 1-of-1? Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I don't understand it.
I don't get it.
I don't know why it's not out of 10 for starters. I just don't understand why it's a 1 of 1, I guess.
I don't know either. I think this might be the weirdest 1 of 1 I've seen, that like every other release ever, gold shimmers out of 10. Or
You know the
yeah.
in 2018 Bowman, was it Bowman baseball that they had the or Bowman Chrome, or um you get like the random Riley Green or Jordan Alvarez like canary yellow out of 10s.
Yeah.
You remember those? And then that
Yeah.
was like a one-off thing that they never brought back.
Yeah. They used to
Feels like
have
that to me.
They used to have the canary gold in like the 2013 Sterling stuff with like Trout. I think that was a 1 of 1 then. Nate, any guesses at how much this Zion sold for at the height of the market? This Contenders Auto cracked ice.
Cracked ice. I'm gonna guess something absurd, so bear with me. I'm gonna guess $102,000 or something like that.
That's so absurd. No, but if it followed his Prism 2019 PSA 10, then that would make sense. No, it's over 42 grand, which is still
that's not as absurd as I was just in my head. Anytime somebody says 2021 card prices and it's like a big name player and a sought after parallel, I'm just like instantly like, well, it's got to be over 100 grand.
No, but honestly, there are some cards that sold for over 100 grand that you'd be like, whoa, that's crazy. Either way, Tom said
Literally any Anthony Davis card.
Yep. Tom said, is it white box? No, it's not white box. This is actually a numbered stamped 1 of 1. I was going to look up the new Contenders release, 2022-23 Contenders basketball. I want to see. Just want to see what the gold shimmer auto parallel is in that.
I just don't know enough about Contenders to be able to know.
I just don't know if like every other year it was like that. Oh.
And GA Rob says nobody wants to see the stinking Kings.
Nate, I think that I like to see the Kings.
I would like to see the Kings as well.
I think that they removed the gold shimmer out of the set. It says each FOTL box has 1 blue shimmer out of 21 or red shimmer out of 5 autograph in this year's FOTL.
Oh,
I don't know. Super, super random. That's like the most one-off parallel I've seen actually from Panini, at least. Was this all 4 of the printing plates have now surfaced?
Yeah, there was at least 1 or maybe 2 in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out here.
On PWCC, I wonder if somebody had them all.
Let's see. Okay, so the cyan sold last week for 4,400. The black sold for 3,100 2 weeks ago. So it would just be the magenta that's missing after this one. I wonder if that's ending next week.
2 Chains was ripping packs in a card shop.
Really?
Fun fact: when my oldest niece was like just starting to talk, I would get her to say 2 Chains.
No way.
And so she would go. I'd say, Sophie, 2. She said, 2 Chains. It was amazing.
That's so funny. That's good. But also, the magenta is ending next week, so that would be all 4 plates surfacing within a 4-week period.
Wow, you think that's the same person that owned them all?
Yeah,
probably.
You think that all of them just randomly showed up from different people, all ending
a week apart? No,
that'd be the biggest coincidence of all the coincidences.
Quinkadink.
I was waiting for you to say that. Chuck, bro, don't sign with blue ink on black background.
Yeah, it's real bad. And he couldn't even sign in the whiteout box.
No, bro, they left you a nice little glow spot too for you to sign right over your stomach there. Come on, man. That's a sick Ferrari tail there, though, not the full.
I like how you just like drawn to the Ferrari cards, even though they are trash.
I'm telling you, man, Ferrari logos, that's one of the most impactful logo in the world.
Well, here's a question for you.
What?
Somebody offer you a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, which one would you choose?
Probably a Ferrari. Lambos are cool. I like the sleek curves of a Ferrari more than like the more boxy straightness of a Lambo.
That's fair.
Just in my opinion. Also, shout out Gus, Girls by Gus, one of my buddies from the UK. This is his Holland, I know, going tonight. Good luck, my friend. We have 3 minutes left. I just realized.
You know what that reminds me of? You ever watch Recess? I wonder if Gus has ever watched Recess. You know Recess?
I know what you're talking about. Is that where they got like the skateboards and stuff?
No, that's Rocket Power.
Oh yeah.
No,
no,
Recess,
I know what Recess is now. Okay,
the third graders or the fourth graders.
I never like watched it or know anything about it, but I know what it is. I've seen commercials for it.
Oh, they have like the school has like a king of the playground. He's an 8th grader, and you all have to listen to him and stuff. And he's at the top of the jungle gym. And then one time he had to leave, and so Gus became king. Gus, like the nerdy guy, and he has a whole song. Gus, Gus, almighty Gus, king of all the playground. Gus, Gus, oh shiny Gus, what a great king we found. And every time I hear Gus, that's what I think of.
That's funny.
Spectacular.
That's funny. There's a lot of really nice Jadon Sancho cards tonight for any soccer fans out there. He is not playing awesome for Man U yet, but red out of 10, massive card. You would have sold for like 5K or more a couple years ago. Gold PSA 10. And then there's also Superfractor from 2020 Transcendent BVB Chrome, and also an of 10 from Donruss, which is very nice as well. Anyone that's going to the Toronto Expo this upcoming week, I will be there with Papa Slabs. So make sure to be on the lookout for us. Or if you want to come up and say hi or talk to us, obviously feel free. We'd love to meet you all there. But Sidney Crosby PSA 10 Prism Blue ending tonight. 2 minutes left until the window ends. Nate, talk to me about Johan Moncada. I thought that so he was bad, and then he got good again. Bad again.
He's been very good this year, and essentially like he was kind of disappointing as a prospect, and then 2019 he had to put up a 915 OPS, which was amazing, and then he was disappointing again, and then in 2020, and he was okay in 2021, and then he was really bad in 2022, and now in 2023 he's good again. So essentially, he's had one really, really good year in 2019, the same year that everyone had good years because they juiced the baseball. And then every other year outside of that, he's been largely a disappointment. But in his 9 games this year, he has an 889 OPS, which is.
Are you telling me to take the 2019 games with a grain of salt?
I'm telling you, yeah. So Christian Yelich, take him with a grain of salt.
Wasn't there like all these like 20 or 30 home run hitters that literally will never sniff 20 or 30 home runs again?
Correct.
That's just crazy to me. I can't believe that they mess with that stuff that much. Midwest Rips, I totally would be in Minnesota for that show.
You're not going to go to Jordan's going to be there, bro.
I know he will be. Here's the thing. I committed to going to Toronto. I didn't know that Minnesota was going to be the exact same weekend. Also, I don't know. Now, maybe I'm just thinking about this wrong, but like it's like I'm surprised it's the same weekend. Like I really thought that those would be different weekends because I know not everyone's like traveling up to Canada to go to a show, but at the same time, like similar crowd / interest bases and stuff, even close, proximity.
As a now Seattle Kraken fan, I can understand the interest.
I am
interest.
I'm pretty excited about going to Toronto. Wow, I cannot believe this. Height of the Chelsea and Mason Mount era. This card, bro, $680 raw. I want it bad. I'm definitely trying to get this,
dude. Why do you? He's gone.
No, not confirmed.
He's gonna be gone.
Not confirmed. Ooh, I like that. He scored today, Gabriel Jesus. However, man, I'm going to talk about it now because now I have more time than when we're doing our little gold discussion. You see that about today, Nate?
That they drew 2-2 West Ham?
Yep, and Saka.
I didn't see about Saka. What happened with Saka?
Missed a penalty to go up 3-1 in the match. Way left. Pretty much pulled a Salah.
Pulled a Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Is Tech here? Tech, are you here? Tech was just talking about how terrible of a free or penalty kick Mason Mount had or something yesterday. So I need him here to harass Mount.
He was probably talking about it in the FA Cup last year. Yeah, kicked it right at the keeper. Wasn't great.
Or maybe it wasn't a free kick or a penalty kick. I don't remember. He was making fun of Mason Mount yesterday, and I was there for it.
You're big on that?
I am.
I don't think
Nate does not have any cards selling on PWCC.
Couple
Though I
weeks
will
ago,
have
yeah.
a card selling next week.
What is it?
Eric Miller, Bowman Red.
Is that the Phillies guy?
Yeah.
Raw or graded?
Pre-grade SGC 10.
Do they have it in here?
I think it's next week.
Is it already going? His name?
Eric with a K. With just a K.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the first pre-grade I've seen actually pop up in here.
Maybe because nobody else is dumb enough to send it in like that, and then would instead grade it.
Most people, I think, would pay the small fee to have it slabbed after that, but
not me.
I love it. Oh, I really liked this. I thought this was just super cool. 1969 Topps, or I think it's the Topps. Yeah, Man on the Moon, Apollo, NASA, PSA 7. I'm just a sucker for these types of cards. Big sucker. As I got my Luigi PSA 8.
I like it.
Oh, I was going to say about hockey. I'm shifting my focus, sports fandom, to just baseball and hockey now, I think, until the Bucks win their next game. Then we'll be back on the Bucks train. I'm always on the Bucks train. But I got, finally, Keandre Miller's the Cup rookie patch auto. Super nice patch. So hopefully the Rangers do well in the playoffs.
How'd he do this year?
He had a really good season. Career year, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd Kirill Kaprizov do?
He had a good year other than missing a month of the season to end the year. He would have broke 40 goals for sure and maybe gotten to 50. So that kind of stunk. But he had a good year outside of that. I can't look at Bam Adebayo right now. I just can't.
Ugh. Ooh, what's that gold shim? How much is that?
Oh, that's Jason Churio.
How much is it?
It's at 82.
Yeah.
If anyone gets any wins tonight, please let us know. We will
buy that Albon, I dare you.
I mean, honestly, they're so hard to hit.
They are.
It's like,
dude, how many cases did we go through, you and I?
A lot.
And I know for a fact I only hit 2 F1 drivers in all the cases I opened.
Color autos of drivers, Eddie.
The
red.
The George Russell red and a Danny Ricciardo gold shimmer.
Wave.
But or gold wave. But otherwise I hit Utmar orange. I hit a Bonotto color, and then I hit a couple colors of F2, but otherwise every other auto was F2 refractor.
Jordan, I've got F1 fandom, bro. We're just in a 3-week break right now. I just don't want to grab the expensive dynasties right now. Nate, did you see this comment here? Is Trang live? Well, not the other one. Is Trang living up to your expectations?
Yeah, I didn't have many expectations for the bat. Anything that was added was a plus. I had high expectations for the glove, and the glove has been as good as advertised, and the bat has been better than expected. So definitely living up and exceeding my expectations.
There you go. I saw him. So the Milwaukee Brewers put out a video where it was like all the players being like, "Good luck, Bucks." Bryce Trang literally had like the straightest face of all time. It was just like, "Go Bucks." Is he a California guy?
He is.
Okay, he probably is like, I don't care about Milwaukee basketball.
I don't think probably any of them do. Except maybe in like Giannis is a part owner of the team way.
Yeah, I could see I totally forgot about that. I could see like some of the guys that have been around here for a while though, like Woodruff and stuff, and maybe like Burns.
Freddie Peralta, since he lives in the area all year.
It's right across like the street from me. Yeah, but like those guys who've been around through like this kind of like Bucks growth in the city, I could see them like being fans. And I know you probably always have like your hometown team, but why not cheer for them if your hometown team isn't doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, a guy that just arrives here from California or all the different minor league places he played, probably not.
Yeah.
I need to go and try to find a giveaway for this week too, giveaway or two in the leaf for that Albon. That was very
Hey,
random.
what's that? Oh, real quick. Can you go back one page real quick? What was that Babe Ruth at?
Isn't that a cool card?
It is the Rapper Redemption.
Yeah.
The last comp on that was a raw for $4.
What?
Yeah.
How long ago?
I don't remember. I don't think it was that long ago. I think it was in 2023.
It's at 90.
Maybe it's hard to grade.
Question. Yeah, the centering could be really off on those. Who knows? Did you ever know that there was an orange paper update?
No.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that either, actually. Jordan, I see what you're saying, baseball and hockey. I was more thinking any way to not say soccer right now, Jordan, considering we've lost 5 straight games and scored 1 goal in those games. What?
March 20th, 2023 auction, $4.
Give me the raw all day. Can you look up who Charles
Leclerc is?
No.
Barkley?
Charles
Woodson?
Martinet?
What?
Is this a voice actor for Mario? I'm trying to figure out who this is. Is an American actor. He portrayed both Mario and Luigi in the Super Mario video game series since 1991. Okay. I don't know if I'm dumb, but why is this only $96? This is awesome.
Hey, he's also the a voice actor in Skyrim.
Oh, really?
And in Dragon Ball Superhero.
Wait, he played someone in the movie it just came.
Oh,
he played Mario's dad in the movie it just came out.
Also, he's American French, but he plays an Italian plumber. Oh, I don't know about that.
I mean, Timmy Turner.
Okay, what about him?
From Very Odd Parents.
I mean, I never watched the show, but I kind of.
Fairly Odd Parents, I'm going to say. Well, played by a girl, the voice actor. I'm 99% sure. So, and also, wasn't Bart played by a girl too? I think, I believe so. See, you don't gotta be who the person is to play a voice actor. Wait, you did see the thing though about Patrick Star. You can watch SpongeBob. The Patrick Star voice actor was, when at the Brewers games.
I watch good shows like Rocket Powers and Recess.
Get out of here. But in the 4th inning when they have the kids that do the voice, the announcing of the players that come up to bat.
Yeah.
Patrick Star, the voice actor Patrick Star, was there doing it for the 4th inning when I was at the game a week ago or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it was hilarious. I was going crazy.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Very cool, in my opinion.
Oh, Jim's in here talking about the Heat and the Bucks, and I'm just going to remind Jim that the Brewers swept the Mets. You weren't here last week for me to tell you that, but Brewers swept the Mets. Mm-hmm. Any comment? Care to comment?
Begs you to comment, Jim.
I'll wait. I'll wait. Also, 3-1. 3-1 on those Padres. I'm glad we don't have to face Fernando Tatis. Have you seen his last 3 games in AAA?
Yeah, 6 home runs and 12 play appearances.
6 home runs.
What? I mean, that's nuts. Talk to me about that. I hear he's in the most hitter-friendly league. Is he in the PCL right now?
Likely. I'm not 100% sure where the Padres
I think that because Luis Urias was hitting 20 home runs in that league, bro.
Yeah, well, the PCL is a joke. But we're also talking about 6 home runs in 3 games, regardless of area.
Yeah, you still got to put the bat on the ball and hit it far away.
Yeah. It's like guys that complain about Barry Bonds. It's like, yeah, they might have made him stronger, might have made him more durable, but he still had an amazing eye at the plate. He still had to pick the right pitches to hit.
And he was a beast before that, too. Just made him hit more home runs.
What
Yeah,
do we?
are you telling me that you support steroid users like Barry Bonds and Ryan Braun?
Yeah, I mean, I have a Ryan Braun auto over here. I have a Barry Bonds graded rookie. I've got a Fernando Tatis signed bat.
Oh my
I'm the world,
god,
I'm the world's greatest steroid supporter.
that's actually hilarious. So you have all that stuff. It's by like random chance. Whoa, I was just gonna ask you something. Can't remember. Oh yeah, Zach Nito or NATO got called up.
Yeah, can you believe that? I am shocked by that because it's like, all right, if you want him to call him up this early, and they lost today. Uh, um, the former third baseman of the Yankees, now on the Angels, I can't remember his name, hit a grand slam and they still lose to the Red Sox. But if you're going to call him up, why not just call him up to AAA for like 2 weeks just to see how he does? Like, just use 2 more weeks just to make sure he can. If you're calling him up this quickly, why not just spend a couple weeks in AAA? Because he only played 44 games in the minors.
Yeah, he did. That's so weird. I don't understand why.
It's crazy.
Braves and Padres. Is there something big going on? Braves and Padres. Wesley collects cards. Is wondering.
I wonder if they're playing next week.
They could be playing right now.
The Padres played today, Aaron.
Oh, against us.
Against the Brewers.
Yeah, I think they play him next. Duh. Another 2-1 loss for the Angels.
Wait, the Angels and Red Sox play tomorrow as well?
That's weird.
What?
Don't series normally shift after the week?
And on Sunday.
And on Sunday, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a series. I wonder if it's a.
Isn't it like they either play like a 4-game series if it.
So
if
it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday is always one series. They can have a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The only off days of the year are Mondays and Thursdays. You can either have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday series, or a Tuesday, Wednesday series, or a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday series. But a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday series. And this Monday game is getting played at 8:10 my time. I've never seen that.
That's really weird. I don't understand that at all. Might grab this penny to give away. I'm trying to find something here.
Very strange.
I think that Rob Manfred needs to answer to you. SCP. Oh, SCP got the Alexander Albon Gold Wave auto.
I love
Congrats.
it. I mean, they are hard to hit.
Yeah, true. Got that for less than the box price, and then add them, any grading fees. And if anyone else is winning anything tonight, of course, feel free to share. We will let the people know, celebrate it. I don't think I'm going to win that Mason amount. I kind of jumped up a lot.
It'll save you from wasting your money.
Hey, I love those gold impeccable. Although I did just get a Harry Kane recently for like $60, so it seems a little ridiculous that Mason amount would be like 100 plus. Trout Gold 2012 Prism sold for 10 grand.
Well, Harry Kane's a failure to his country, so.
Jeez, man.
If you listen to Who Are the Fans?
Nate's going in.
There were fans one game that were like chanting that because of his World Cup performance.
Vincent says Boston Marathon game.
So is the Boston Marathon this Monday? Probably. Because I'm just trying to figure out was it this Friday or something? Because I'm just trying to figure out why. Let's see. Did they have a Friday game? Yeah, they played Friday. They played Saturday. I know they played today. Yeah, that's just so weird. I just have never seen a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is literally the first time I've ever seen that.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Also, you see Pete Alonso?
Oh,
dude is mashing home runs right now.
Like how many?
7, maybe 8, 7. He's either at 7 or 8 right now.
That's wild.
Let's see this.
I'm so intrigued by this Mario Auto, it's so cool. Probably the worst time to buy it, honestly, after the movie releases.
Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of movie releases, this week, I think we have 1 week left of having the Return of the King in theaters, 20th anniversary.
Devers also has 7 home runs. Not to gloss over the fact that Nate is trying to talk about his favorite movies of all time happening right now.
It's true. I didn't get to watch Lord of the Rings in the movie theater the first time it came out, so it was a legendary viewing for me.
So was it did they just show like the first one?
They just showed the third. It's the 20th anniversary of the third one coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, yeah. Pete Alonso, number 8. That's crazy. But it was
8.
awesome. And it was extended edition. So it was 4 hours long.
4 hours?
4 hours. We got there at 7. We got out of the movie theater at like 11:10.
Tell me about like what makes it the extended edition. One of the releases had like more footage in it or what?
Yeah, every movie has a lot more footage and then they cut it down.
Yeah, I just don't really hear of, I guess, that many movies that like, I guess, share it.
So then you have Lord of the Rings that has the extended editions, which make them way longer, but also better. Like, not all the time are the cutscenes like very useful or enjoyable, but
yeah,
these are good.
Jerry says he won a 1930 Charlie Chaplin 3.5 tonight, one of the original influencer cards. 500 feet to dead center. Pete Alonso's in Oakland. Rage says yo-yo card came in. The soccer, I appreciate you guys, really do. Hashtag salute. Rage, congrats. You won our $10 dash on Monday a couple weeks ago. Cardboard Collaborative says best trilogy ever made for the Lord of the Rings. Do other people agree with him? I think Nate probably does.
I do. It's so good. Hey, did you see speaking of news, did you see the Harry Potter news?
Yeah, the HBO show or whatever.
Yeah, so they're going to do what they called a like authentic adaptation of the books. So like authentic adaptation, so like the movies, number 1, number 2 were pretty good, close to the books. Number 7, I think, was pretty close to the books, but the movies in between were atrocious.
Yeah.
Didn't follow the books like at all. And so what they're doing is 1 book a season, should be about a decade long in the making, show year by year, new Harry Potter.
You're telling me that for the next decade they're going to release a season of this?
They're going to release 1 book, 1 season. So book 1 is season number 1, and they said it's about a decade long release for this, but they're going to be sticking to the books as best as possible.
So my friends actually texted me about it, and one of them was like, "Oh, I think I got like everything I needed out of the books or the movies. So yeah, I don't think I need to watch it. But now that you say that, it gets me kind of excited."
Yeah, I'm curious. Obviously it's like, you have your entire childhood of like Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter and Emma Watson is Hermione Granger and Rupert Grint is Ron Weasley and stuff. But so it'll be interesting to see that change. But I'm excited to see how well they do.
Yeah, it should be exciting. So checking in here on this Clippers and Suns game as it's coming down to the wire. 111 Clippers, 113 Clippers, 110 Suns. It looks like this game's probably over now, under a second left. And Westbrook was 3 for 19 with 9 points. But I have word that he made insane plays happen down the stretch and helped them win. Kawhi had 38 points in 42 minutes. Is Kawhi back? They ask. And KD had 27 and Booker had 26. But they are going to lose here. It looks like Clippers steal game 1 on the road, just like the Heat did. Doesn't make me feel as bad anymore.
All right, so I was intrigued by the 500-foot comment on Pete Alonso's home run, so I had to go check it out. It was 430 feet.
What would make it 500 feet off the look like it's 500 feet or 1984 Nike ad cards freeze frame Michael Jordan rookie here. So this is This is before the 84 Nike promo. This would be the same year as the 84 Star. I never knew this was a thing. I've definitely tracked the 85 promo quite a bit. I did have one at one point. But this is crazy cool.
It's pretty cool.
Big fan of some of that type of stuff, or a lot of that type of stuff.
And TB Incognito, as far as I know, yes, it does seem like they're going to use the same actors. Now it is supposedly going to be 7 seasons over the course of a decade. So if they use actors that are like 11 years old right now, by the time they're supposed to be 18, at least they'll only be like 20, maybe 21, which isn't too bad compared to how long it took to make some of those Harry Potter movies.
Okay, good. 1 win tonight for us. Smaller night of buying, but did get the Anthony Hardaway to give away tonight. So we'll give away the Penny Hardaway to the SGC 8.5 in the Metal Universe 1997 card. One of the coolest sets. Definitely made for basketball. Just want to make sure I got that.
Okay, I am watching it, Jim. It didn't look like it was the most Titanic blast in the entire world. It looked big, but 500 feet. I've seen 500-foot home runs before. That was not a third story of Coors Field home run, which is absurd that Christian Yelich hit a 499-foot home run last year.
I forgot about that. It's crazy. Nate, do you think you'd be looking at Kerry Wood cards selling for over $5,000 today?
No.
Well, here you are looking at Kerry Wood card for over $5,000. A 1999 Metal Universe Precious Metal Gems Masters 1 of 1. These 90s baseball and basketball cards that are stamped 1 of 1, some of the first 1 of 1s ever. The only 1 of 1. That's kind of cool stamp. They sell for a ton of money. Speaking of 1 of 1s, Certified Black LeBron, $4,300 right now. What?
I put Julian in a timeout.
Carlos, I just got 1 Jude Bellingham card tonight. I was looking at a couple more, but just didn't pull the trigger tonight. I was trying to get one of those Mason Mounts for the PC, but it started to just get a little bit too crazy of price. Oh, there's so many of these 2004 exquisite number collections. Number pieces I meant ending tonight. Hakeem Olajuwon, super cool. Ray Allen, I saw this one, Nate, with the Bucks patch slipping in there.
That's cool.
Really cool number at 34.
Did you see Ray Allen showed up to a game the other week in Milwaukee?
Really?
Yeah.
I actually saw some at Ray Allen where they were like doing like a bobblehead something at the stadium today, and then it said something about like 4/7/23. Maybe that's what they were referencing, that he was at the game, or I don't know. It's really weird. Maybe it was his bobblehead night, which is why he was there.
Oh, that makes sense.
But they said they had extras. I think you could like go pick them up at like booth or section, whatever.
Did you see they have a Bob Uecker Jedi bobblehead coming up?
Really? That's awesome.
You got to get one.
I mean, I'm really salty on the Brewers and giveaways after that failed Giannis attempt. I don't know if I ever told you all about that.
You didn't get the jersey?
I don't want to talk about it, man.
No.
Nate, I was there over an hour beforehand with my mom.
Well, yeah, of course. Everyone's going to show up an hour beforehand.
No. Supposedly, some people got in right away, but then just the problem is where we entered up above the bridge, left and right field, the crowds got so bad they weren't letting anyone through the sides to enter on more of the entrances on first and third base.
Like the third base side?
Yeah,
the third base side is the secret. You got to go over there because nobody knows about it.
Correct. So the problem is I didn't think about that. So it could have started by walking all the way around. But once you go over the bridge, there's no getting around because there's way too many people. And they only had one person who was like a guest relations working the entrance where they just couldn't do anything. It was just like a swarm. It was so bad. Stood out there, missed the first 2 innings, didn't get a Giannis jersey. Yeah, it was brutal, man.
I can't believe you get the Giannis jersey.
I know. I'm very sour on Brewers giveaway days now.
Dude, but they do have. If you haven't checked out the giveaway schedule, this is like legitimately like the best year of giveaways I think I've ever seen from the Brewers.
I did see that they had a Yelich tumbler coming up. That pales in comparison to Giannis jersey and Bob Uecker Star Wars bobblehead, though.
Still sweet. They've got a sweet Brewers bucket hat.
Oh, okay.
That's like Team City Connect colors. Like
that's cool. I like that. I saw the Giannis jerseys tonight at the Bucks game. So sour. So salty. 4 minutes left until the 1 minute windows hit, everyone.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry,
Already?
9:57. Actually, 3 minutes.
That's quick. That's quick.
That's a really interesting card. E.T. dressed as a woman, sticker PSA 10. Very interesting. That's actually super crazy. So I just realized all the Stranger Things stickers from season 1 were modeled after this 82 ET set. Because there's two types of stickers. One is this, which has got like the film cell. The other was like the yellow one. I just never knew that until I saw those.
That's cool. Adam Sandler, was that a card show?
Really?
So Jim says that's sweet.
That is cool.
I guess Adam Sandler's just big sports guy, so why not? Isn't Adam Sandler doing a card?
Yes.
Isn't he doing a card movie?
Yes, he is. He's basically
doing some research.
I like that. He's doing some R&D.
I like it.
That is cool, actually. I wonder if he was at there was like a Hofstra one, I think, this weekend or something.
I like how the comments show up way after we say something. So then we say something again, and then it starts popping up in the comments. But like, we're all because the comments pop up like a minute later than what we're talking about.
You're saying like the ET stuff now?
Yeah. Well, no. So like, yeah, Hofstra, he's doing research for a movie, but that wasn't there by the time we were talking about the movie. But then Cardboard Collaborative had it first, type of thing.
Yeah, and then I said that without even seeing about Hofstra because I just knew that was happening this weekend.
Yeah.
That's super cool, actually. I wonder how it's gonna be. I'm pretty excited. There is 219 results left, and we are 1 minute away from the 1 minute windows. Just one giveaway tonight. We will try to do 2 next week. Can't remember if we did 1 or 2 last week, but we'll try to do a second one next week. I'm wondering how much these past sales are for this stuff. Maybe it's just that obviously like basketball prices are lower than what they were a year ago, 2 years ago, but these just feel quite low for these number pieces because these things are, in my opinion, some of the cooler high-end sets.
Pretty sure there's a Kevin Durant ending as well, I think.
Let me go check. Scottie Pippen BGS 8 did 1750 last November. So, I mean, they're not that low. From Exquisite? They've already ended.
Jim used his $100 to buy Chipotle, which means all he got to do was get a burrito and add guac and queso, and then it was spent.
Jordan Walker odds on NL Rookie of the Year, Nate.
Well, if he keeps hitting the way he has, pretty stinking good.
I bet the Bucks to win the finals when I was in Vegas last October.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping that happens. I think it's a
$30.
What?
What's the payout?
$30 bet to win $225. It was like plus 650 at the time I bet. Going into the playoffs, we were plus 250, 3 times or like 2.5 times the odds. We are officially in the 1 minute windows. 148 cards left. There's still a lot of really nice stuff left for anyone that is looking to snag some last second deals tonight. That Bellinger's still running. It's at 1,000 right now. There's a Leclerc PSA 8 refractor Gola 50 at now 675. What's crazy is that this card was $3,000 last summer. I remember Julian had one, ended up trading it away, I think, maybe at the National. How much to get back to Vegas? I have it on the phone app, so I imagine that would just pay me out by the phone app and I can withdraw it, if that's what you're asking.
Hey,
what?
Here's a fun thing. Jordan Walker OPS plus this year, 100. Exactly league average.
Really?
Corbin Carroll, 101. Garrett Mitchell, 120.
Yeah, baby.
So
Rookie of the Year.
Looking at Garrett Mitchell, Rookie of the Year.
I know at one point in one of these broadcasts, either Sunday or Monday, you said my dark horse Rookie of the Year is Garrett Mitchell.
Obviously, ironically, it was because of his feet. It's
Yeah.
because of his legs, and he doesn't have any stolen bases this year.
I saw that tweet that was like all the backwards things about the Brewers. It's kind of funny. Tim, the update is that the X-rays were negative, and they said that they're going to see how he's feeling tomorrow morning. Giannis is back. That was the question.
Good thing we don't play till Wednesday.
I know, which is crazy. It seems like such a long off break for being at home or not traveling to, between the series.
It does.
But also, I'll take it right now. I'll definitely take it. I'm a big fan of Heritage Gold Refractors. I noticed this one I forgot to bring it up earlier, but this is the Heritage Chrome Gold Refractor number 5 PSA 10 of Derek Jeter.
Some people are wondering why we sold our Bo Bichette. Me, I'm wondering. Have you seen his season so far?
Don't tell me it's like amazing.
He's hitting 368, 394 on base, 603 slugging, 997 OPS, 4 doubles, 4 home runs. Dude's doing well.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Potentially the number 1 draft pick in the NFL coming up here in May. End of April. I meant CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud, PSA 10, just sold. This was his first Bowman without the first Bowman logo, which is really interesting there. But this is from the 2021 University set. Red 10 PSA 10 sold for $360. 49 items left, including a Bobo Prism Draft 1 of 1. What?
$62? Is that what it was?
Yeah. Remember you ripped the box set or something and like the Zion Blues were like $40 at the time?
Yeah, I traded that in.
Wait, was that how you got to the box?
To rip more.
Oh. I thought that's how you got to the select box.
No. Straight up bought that. But at the same time, I did also trade in a Vlad Jr. Silver Pack Orange out of 25. Whoops.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
That's a nice card.
That was a mistake. But I was addicted to ripping and didn't want to pay cash. So here, take all these cards.
I see knick-knack. That might be like the variation or something like that. It was MGM Vegas betting. Oh boy, that's great. All right, well, looks like I'll have to somehow find a way to get that out someday if the Bucks win.
Real shame that you have to go to the Las Vegas F1 race now.
I mean, $190. That's big winnings if we win the finals. I think that might pay for all my hotels, all my tickets. Literally $190 wouldn't even pay for like one night of hotel or the airfare. So,
well, you go to the Mint Collective in 2024.
There you go.
$190.
Happen to be there. I'll cash it out. Let's see here. How many items we got left? I need to redeem my. I cannot believe this. We are 65 auctions in now. I still have never guessed the person that ended up at the very top of the list for the giveaway, Nate. 65 episodes.
Doesn't shock me. I think I've done it multiple times. 2, maybe 3.
I remember the one time when we were at the National and you guessed the last card in the charity auction. You also guessed the person who won the giveaway.
Yeah, it was legendary. People are still talking about it.
Oh, so many people. I know.
So many people.
Literally, I was walking on the street today in Milwaukee and someone was talking about it, actually.
Yeah, I've heard.
I was thinking about that, bro. Watch this. I guess that's possible if I know people going to Vegas. Matt Jones says, I haven't paid for a room in Vegas in probably 10 years. Just got to learn how a reward card system works. I do hear that there's a lot of comping that goes on with that, but I feel like it does also depends on how much you're gambling. Unless, Matt, that's completely wrong. If you can go there and gamble $50 in Vegas and still get free rooms, let me know. I'll take that hack.
You're only I was with you the last time you were in Vegas.
No. I know that time was out of pocket. But remember, here's the deal. Here's the deal. The first time
you spent $50 in a minute and lost it.
That is true. The first time I was in Vegas, won $2,000 in one night. I'm still so positive in all my Vegas experiences. One of them really high, 2 of them medium down, but still plus. Also, drop a 1 to enter the giveaway a little bit earlier than normal, but put a 1 in the comments. Please let me know. or not, let me know. Please join the giveaway. Honestly, my mind is fried after that Bucks game, bro. I spent so much brain power trying to think about how we could get back into that game every single time we got to 6 or 8 points.
Dude, we would get to like 6 points and be like, all right, we just need to nail 3. And then like Javon Carter would run down the court and shoot a transition 3 when he could have got a pass off to Chris. And it's like,
we would have been right there, man.
What?
And also, Bobby Portis did that one time too when we could have been down to 4 points. If we got to 3 once, and then they took a timeout, and then they scored 10 straight or something like that, a timeout or 8.
So frustrating.
Jimmy Butler is having some nice cherry picking today too. But honestly, we should do better than letting him get free layups. So can't really blame him. Either way, that's my point. Is that my brain's fried? I spent so much energy thinking about that game.
Hey, but, but the Brewers won 1-0.
We did. I saw that notification. I was
like,
like,
you got to pick a card, bro.
Yeah, we do. It's at 23. 28 seconds left. Pick a green one. I'm gonna take that Bobo gold vinyl because it's fun.
All right, keep going down. Keep going. Keep going. All right, go up. I'm gonna take this Duke's cigarette.
SGC 5. Interesting. 1887. The foot hang. Alex said it's like from like a circus or something.
Yeah.
Interesting. Here we go. How many cards be left? We'll keep the giveaway open until 10:10 Central Time, so 2 more minutes. DJ Quicksilver, that's your Bobo. Man, I used to like Caleb in Minnesota. He put up awesome numbers on a terrible team. I did not like him at all today, dude. Every single time it was going, except for one time he stepped back.
But you're not going to get that again. They got their Kevin Love game.
And their Caleb Martin game. Those guys combined for 33 points on only like 1 missed 3.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yep, Clippers held on and they won. Oh, that LeBron's at 8,500 now, dude. That was like $4,500.
87.50. I don't understand why. I guess it's a LeBron 101. He has no autos from Panini, but still, that's a lot of money for a certified.
All right, here's the deal. October 21st, 2020. That was like right after the bubble. This card, right after they won a finals, Nate. This card sold for $4,400. After they won the finals in the bubble, it sold for $4,400.
Wow.
87.50 right here. I definitely think in like 5 years' time, we're gonna look up and like have a look at a lot of these different types of cards and say, is there just too many of them? Kind of game. And I'm sure that we will say that about a lot of different cards. We'll just have to see which ones they are. Which is why it makes me hesitate on stuff that isn't the primo of premium brands in some situations. But then you also see things like Wander Franco PSA 10s of this card sell for $1,200, and you're like, hey, maybe 190 isn't the worst buy in this or whatever I got it for.
Yeah. Real quick, there was a question, Nate. Who's your biggest surprise so far this year in the MLB? Alek Manoah would be mine.
I thought he was good before.
He was good, which is why his season is a big surprise.
Because
currently chilling at almost a 7 ERA, 19 innings, 15 walks, 16 strikeouts, 15 earned runs, giving up 4 home runs. Like, this is a guy that people expected to like win a Cy Young, and he's just getting obliterated.
The way you said that made it sound like that is a surprise in a good way.
You like that?
Yeah.
You can have surprises in the bad way.
You can.
It was a surprise in the bad way.
Oh, dang, both of our cards are moving on. I really thought you were about to be Elim there.
You know who else has been surprising? Aaron Nola. Sandy Alcantara got blown up for 9 runs the other day. Corbin Burns not having a good year.
He had a really good last outing, though.
He did. First 2 were not great.
No. I think both our cards are moving on. They are. We've got all the giveaway names collected.
You want to scroll up a little bit?
Yep. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was that far down. Ooh, mine's moving on. Oh, so is yours. Dang it.
I'm not feeling very confident in mine, but
what do you never know.
They're all moving on, apparently.
Like someone said, circus cards, that's what's in right now. Let's bro watch this. Ooh, Tony pulled a Bowman U auto of Caleb Williams. A nice hit. He's definitely going to be, I think, unless something drastic happens, the number 1 pick in next year's draft. Not out of left field to say that. Won the Heisman last year. Has a good chance to follow up with another Heisman this year. Put USC in the college football playoff. Likely. We'll see what happens, though. I would I mean, it's up to you. If you want to, sell it now, if you think it's hot, go for it. But I'm excited to see what those cards do this year, because this is going to be, one of the first years that we've got those licensed Bowman Chrome University. Actually, is the first year with a top player who's still in college playing and then going to be drafted. Also, Nate, yours and I's cards both are doing quite well right now, it looks like.
Yeah, they are. Look at us.
But
we have to compete with 3 Princess Elizabeth cards.
So why not? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for always reposting our Daily Slab stuff. It means a lot on your story on Instagram. But it says thoughts on the new Disney cards, Vishvats and Kakawau. And then there's also this other thing called Card Fun I saw for the first time the other day. It's very – so the Vishvats stuff has been around for a while now. They've been producing the Marvel, the Star Wars. They did the Pixar. I love the Pixar.
Did you see that? You got a bid right at the end, right as it was turning 0.
Ooh.
So you didn't get that bid into the next window.
Dang it. That stinks.
Because you're already green.
I see what you're saying. I do like the Vishvat stuff for the Disney 100. I think the artwork's amazing. Yes, there's more of it produced than the Kakawau stuff, but I'm just not a fan of kind of like the knockoff Prism. The artwork's insane on the TCG cards. And also, there's so many Disney 100 cards being released now from all these different places. I'm actually shocked that there's this much licensing going on with it. I was quite confident that Disney would be very close with the licensing with that stuff. So I guess I'm just maybe a little confused by all of it. There's a lot out there now, though. So I don't know. Dude, we're battling this. Also,
everything is moving on.
Dang it, man. What the heck? Crazy. Jay says, as a big buyer of vintage Disney, Kakawau has run really high in price. Use your own judgment. Yeah, it's like the second card set they've ever produced, too, which is, I'd also say, a little concerning.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I get the V. Schwartz is the Pixar, right?
Yeah, but they made a Disney 100 set that just released.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah. But, dude,
there's a lot of complaining about it getting artificially boosted.
Are you sure you're not talking about the Kakawau stuff?
That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, that's the Chinese cards, the Prism knockoff, in my mind. Did you see the Winnie the Pooh card, though, from Vishvats? Like this card, I'm just going to click off really quickly here because I really want to show this just because we're talking about it. Just take like 5 seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
I love it.
It looks like a credit card, though, almost.
I get what you're saying, but I like it a lot. I love the texture in the background.
We just both got bids.
Damn, man.
Wow, this is like the most absurd. We've been at 7 cards forever.
Keeps on going.
One of these Princess Elizabeths, just one of them end, please.
Yeah, come on. I need to get to, and there's all these cards. Maybe the Dante Foreman will finally end. I'm gonna run the giveaway here probably once it's night. Actually, I'll do it right now. All right, here we go. This is different, but we'll do this because these cards keep on going. 1, 2. Good luck, everyone. This is for the Penny Hardaway. I'm gonna take Tony.
Ooh, that was the name I was kind of okay. Wow. So I'm not gonna take Tony. I am going to take Midwest Rips.
Cindy Kim. Wow, Nate got really close there.
That was so close.
Cindy Kim, congratulations on winning the Penny Hardaway giveaway tonight. Please email us. I will drop the email into the chat right now, info@slabstocks.com, and send us. Wow, this is a battle. And also your card surpassed the Bobo. Please send us your identity key by going to my PWCC in the top right, hitting preferences. Mine just got a bid. Hitting preferences here and sending us the identity key. It's very long. Email it to us and we'll get you the card. Of course, you're welcome.
I was so close.
I
Cindy,
know.
I'm happy for you, but I was so close.
We haven't had a battle like this in a while between the two of our cards, or maybe
we have
ever.
not.
One of us. I think one of us is going to win. I don't know who.
I don't know.
I was really
all
close.
the Princess Elizabeths have lost, so it's like, how can a third keep going? You know.
I was really close to picking this Zola card also, but I didn't see it at first. Actually, I would have picked it if I saw it, but I picked the Bobo, so I got right.
What if they all end here?
That would be electric.
We're both winners.
Nope,
which makes us both losers.
Sorry, Tony. I tried.
Oh, there we go. I like that.
What if yours is the only one that ends here, or keep going? I mean,
I won't bet on that. There's going to be a bid that gets put in. Yeah,
come on.
That did jump by $10. Do they all jump by $10 once they go over 100?
5.
Okay, so it went from.
Dang it, man! I just want ours to duke it out.
All right, at least one. Just end this one. End. No, come on.
My gosh. Bro watches thinks that Nate's got it with his circus cards.
I mean, we're talking 1887 here, you know?
Jim
also, that's a great condition card for 1887. Like, look at the color on that thing.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It already
no. 2 bids. Stop
That's
it.
Good. That's good, though. I mean, if all the men, Nate, you still win.
Yeah, but I just got 2 bids.
Better than no bids.
But I already had a bid.
Best no better than no bids.
Ooh.
Fair. Princess Elizabeth. I might be done here.
Come on. Zola. Come on, Zola end.
Just something end, right?
One end. Oh my gosh. Is there somebody in here that is just rich and is just like, I don't care if I win these cards, I'm just gonna make this last forever?
2 hours later. Jordan says, what was for dinner? Jordan, I had a way too expensive sandwich that wasn't even really a sandwich of the Bucks game. They charge way too much for concessions and they don't even give you like any food for it. And then
not the Masters.
What?
This is not the Masters.
Does the Masters have really good price stuff?
Dude, they have like $1.50 to $3 stuff.
How much is it to get in there?
Probably a lot.
Either way, basically, I guess I'll share because we have some time now.
Oh, wait. Oh, dude. No!
Yes.
No.
Come on. Come on.
No.
Come on.
No. You see? Have you seen Mandalorian? I'm like Grogu. No.
Another one?
No. No! Are you kidding me?
All 3 ended at the same time, and Bobo is left standing. Woo! That was worth it.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Let's go. Feel the pain, Nate.
I do. I feel it. I was feeling so good, and then you just went 4th to 1st.
I love it. Yes. SCP says, is Slapshot going to be at the Toronto Expo this coming week? Yes, we will be. We will be releasing some videos and content from it, so very excited about that. And Nate, have you watched Mandalorian this season?
I've got 1 episode left, the one that's coming out this Wednesday. I think, as long as it's an 80-episode season.
You think it's
been
good?
8 episodes, then we have more than that.
And you think it's been good?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Some
parts have been like a little like, maybe a little bit contrived, but it's been mostly good. There was 1 episode in particular that just kind of felt like a waste of time, but
I got you. Nick Nack goes, Bobo is more culturally relevant than the entire history of the circus industry.
What's that movie? Greatest Showman. The Greatest Showman would argue with you.
Greatest Showman's a big movie. I know.
Have you seen it?
Haven't seen it. I know. You've
never seen Greatest Showman?
No, but I know some songs from it. All right, everyone. That's what we got for the week. Look at this. Winner, chicken dinner here. I appreciate all of you for coming to this Slapsuck Sundays episode and witnessing Aaron Nowak beat Nathan Rodabaugh once again in another giveaway. Happens quite frequently now in 2023, actually.
No, I'm pretty sure I've won more than you have.
I have for sure picked more cards ending this year in 2023.
Dude,
I've at least got like 3 or 4.
I think I picked at least 3 to 4.
I think I have at least. I think you maybe have 1 to 2.
No, not a chance. I just won 2 weeks ago.
I'm just messing around. I appreciate y'all for joining. Tomorrow night, Slapstocks Live is at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, next Sunday is Slapstocks Sundays at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you all have a great week, and we will see you all then.
Bye, guys.